Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. If you don't know, I'm Ashley Rose. Happy Friday. Today is September 3rd, 2021. And this is your reading for the day. Wow, the Chariot wanted to pop back out again today. So stop worrying about where you're going. You are exactly where you need to be. Jeez Louise, somebody really need to hear that. Sounds like I can hear in my head, but what if? But I'm scared. Like, just do it. The worst thing's gonna happen is that you tried something, you learned something new about yourself, you developed a new skill, you grew, you pushed yourself, you proved to yourself, like literally none of these things are negatives, right? Oh, maybe you exhausted some energy, but it's gonna be it's positive for you in the end, you know? I promise. Just go do it, keep going, keep grinding. There is a purpose and a reason for everything that you're going through, and the storm will end, okay? Which sounds very like, oh, but like, for real. Sorry for my face. But the Nine of Pentacles, yes, exactly what I'm hearing in my head is like, we're on this path and we're doing it and we're going here. We're going to our garden of success and abundance, and just look at all this yellow. It just seems regal and just like, wealthy, right? Like, we're going towards that. We're going towards security. We're going towards wealth. We're going towards good health. We're going to, being stable financially, mentally, and, emotionally. We're going, she comes here, the Nine of Pentacles. Again, another 9 for the week, so pay attention to 9 and pay attention to 7 because they're popping up a lot. But she comes here after a long day's work, after all the hard work that she's put in, all of the, triumphs that she's gone through, all of, the experiences that didn't feel great, that were a little uncomfy, but she comes here and she has this garden that's full and abundant, and there's birds and other cardinals there, and she's just so grateful that she worked for this. And it's like, you don't always see it when it's happening, but you don't like see the full picture as it's happening, but when you are there, you understand everything and the reasons why you had to go through what you go through. So that's going to be something that we also feel today. We'll have an aha moment. There'll be something that we experience or manifestation, come into our life, and we're like, oh, that is why I wasn't ready yet, or I needed to take some time to really solidify what this was going to mean to me and what it was going to mean to have it in my life. 9 again is the number for spirituality completion, the Hermit. So it's like taking time to yourself to reflect and end that cycle and be grateful. So again, this is, I feel like, there's a lot of reflection this week, which goes right along with, the dates and what we're doing. We're closing out one month and we're going into another one. So as we reflect on what we did last month, we're getting excited for what's to come in September. And so that's really great. It's also the 3rd today. So the number 3 is about new beginnings, communication, being social, having fun. So communicate with yourself, communicate with others, the ideas and things that you experienced this month. You're going to see a lot of good things from that. There's a lot of yellow in this card. So a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Think about your solar plexus. What feeds your source? What gets you up? What lights you up in the morning? There's these 2 trees in the background, so that's like a doorway. We are walking through this doorway into our garden, and it doesn't need to be, I feel like sometimes when I speak about it, it seems like this magical fairy place so far away. It isn't. It's right here. It's right now. It's right in front of you. It's, your mindset and how you choose to walk through your own front door, how you choose to, get up every day. Are you going to walk through this, metaphorical door of a new beginning, a new life, a new mindset? Or are you going to choose to stay in the old one that's weary and dreary? Take a chance for yourself and do something that feels good to you, right? Because we have the, wait a minute, how many cards did I pick up down here? Bend some. We have the 7 of Wands, the Tower in reverse, and the King of Cups. So the 7 of Wands, you were defending your ground. It took you a long time to build the ground that you were standing on, and you defended it because it was worth it to you, right? We had this little tower moment where, some things fell down, and that's not because we were doing anything wrong. It's just because they needed to leave our life. We needed to create more space. We needed that to happen. We needed to let go of some pressure, right? And we have the King of Cups here supporting all of the creation that you're making and coming up with, right? He sits on a stone thrown in the middle of water. Magic. There's a how does that happen? And that's you in your life. And you look around at your life today, in your, garden, whatever your garden is to you, and you're just so appreciative. And, take a moment to feel appreciative. And I know sometimes that feeling can feel funny and you don't want to because of all the things that are going on in your life. Or I know I used to feel that because people were sad in my life, that it was hard for me that I couldn't be happy, that my happiness, wasn't valid if somebody else wasn't happy as well. If that makes sense. But yours still is. And so even if there are bad things going on in the world, it's super important to take time today and appreciate what you got going on. And it is 5:55 as I say that, so this is where I'm going to end it. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a happy Friday.